It's free.
Need a new rider hero in your life? This is the one. Hey YouTube, what's going on? My name is Andrew, aka the Black Dragon. This is Black Dragon Studios, and I'm back with another episode of Doomsday Last Survivors. Today, we are going to be taking a look at the new rider hero, Janet Light, and we're going to be looking at all of her skills, everything related to this character here in game, and we're going to be following up in the next video with this gentleman right here, Rick Light, the new superhero. And yeah, so stay tuned for that. If you're new to the channel, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. It only helps grow the channel and make sure that I can keep doing these videos for you guys. And I will see you all in the video. So let's go ahead and check out the new character, Janet Light. Wow, I'm looking at her. She looks cool. It's weird. It's sort of it's a funny thing. I don't know. There seems to be like this pattern that I'm noticing amongst different games that are mobile games, because on Brawl Stars, I know a lot of people don't play Brawl Stars, but we just got this exact same theme, this like underground Subway Surfer theme with like spray paint characters and a bunch of stuff. It just happened, and now we're having it happen in this game. I don't know if it's a coincidence or not, but that's just what I noticed with this particular theme. But Janet Light, first of all, I'm going to start on the name. Looks cool. Second of all, looking at the character, 10 out of 10. Like the hair, super punk rock chick hair. Love the glasses, very cool glasses with the purple shade. Lots of graffiti on the jacket, super cool inside and out. The tattoos, I love that, especially the one on the stomach. And we've got some weird ass pistol. I don't know what that is. Some sort of drill in her hand or something like that. I'm not sure what that would ever do to a zombie with all white parts. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. And the shoes, gotta rock it with the skater shoes and the tight leather pants. I'm going to give this one a 10 out of 10. I think she's cool. I would like to have her just based off the looks alone. But let's go into the kit here and see what she does have to offer. Instead of aesthetics, we've got Rider Squad here, so she's a rider hero. We've got general skills. Okay, so general hero excels at many fields and can improve your squad's various abilities. And this hero excels at dealing damage to enemies using skills. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that she's built kind of like Bella, which is one of my first heroes. I think she's my first hero I ever awakened, who's the exact same general skills rider squad. So let's go ahead here and take a peek at Janet Light. Want me to spray on your equipment? So we've got Janet Light here. First skill, really good. Reduces target skill damage by 15% for 3 seconds. If your squad size is less than 50%, additional AoE reduction damage of 15%. So if somebody is doing damage in a circle-shaped area, or even a fan-shaped area to multiple different targets, that's what AoE damage is. That damage is going to be reduced by an additional 15%. So a potential 30% damage reduction on skill damage for 3 seconds. But on a whole level, it's going to be there for the whole entire time. As long as your squad size is less than 50%, you will get that 15% reduction of AoE damage. Okay? For the entire time. The damage on this skill is really good. Damage and damage reduction. You can't argue with that. The second skill here, Frantic Graffiti, which turns into Inspiration Spray when awakened. So your damage factor is going to be 800, and then it's going to deal up to 2400 damage to a total of 2 other nearby characters. So that's a potential 3000 damage, and it can be triggered 5 times. So this is going to be really good with people that deal multi-hit skills like Ravina, Chasey, Felix, and that's just to name a few. I'm sure other people are going to factor into the mix here, like Rick Light, and then some other things, like some other niche characters as well, which I'm not going to mention because I think you guys get the point, right? The point is, the more hitting you're doing with the skill, the better. That's all I'm trying to say with this. To take full advantage of that graffiti state, we're going to be I think honestly probably hitting with basic attack damage, because it just keeps hitting and hitting over and over again for 5 seconds straight. And that's obviously what it's made for, but Rubina will work amazingly with this skill as well. And then obviously here you've got the 35% attack increase, which is really nice for everybody. You can increase your whole squad's travel speed by 20%, which means she can be used in the field, which is really great. There's really no downside to this character. 30% HP increase, 30% attack increase, travel speed increase. The only thing that we're not seeing here is increase in defense, but we have straight damage reduction, which is 10 times better than increased defense. We have literally 10% damage reduction. It doesn't get any better than that. For a Lucky Roulette hero, it doesn't get any better than that. And then obviously, yeah, she's just really cool looking. I'm going to give this one a 10 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, I'm for sure going to be going for this character. I think I'm going to nix the Daryl idea, and I knew I was probably going to do that. I knew I was probably going to look at this character and say, yo, I'm probably going to like this character a little bit more than Daryl. Well, let's compare her to Daryl, just so you guys can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. Daryl is good. Daryl is really, really good. But the thing about Daryl is, I think she just does what Daryl does, just better. I don't know how to explain it. So I can't look at him fully maxed because it doesn't let me do that, unfortunately. But yeah, this is his Awaken skill, Blizzard Barrage. Increases Rider Squad travel speed by 25% and Rider Squad attack by 37%. Basic attacks have a 20% chance to deal bonus damage to the target. So that wouldn't really proc with her. That's not really a rage skill. It's just bonus damage. And it can be triggered once in 3 seconds. So yeah, he is a little bit faster and does a little bit more attack percent. But on a grander scale, I think she's still better for most things. So Daryl's giving you an increase in rider defense by 24%. She's giving you a 10% damage mitigation. I think just because of the 10% damage mitigation alone, she's going to topple over any rider that already exists in the defense department. Yeah, and I'm looking at his 4th skill here. When receiving AoE damage, there's a 50% chance to deal bonus damage to the target. 14%. So yeah, she could pair with Daryl really good as well, honestly. I'm not saying she couldn't. But if you had to choose between one or the other, I would go with her personally. And that's no slight to Daryl, because Daryl's still the best rider hero in the game. That's not a superhero at the moment. But when she comes in, she will instantly overtake Daryl's place. And I wasn't surprised by that at all. So we're going to skip that skill. That's his Awaken skill. And then he's got Cold Snaps here. His when only leading rider squad shit is increases rider skill damage by 7%. 21%, sorry, and HP by 26%. So we're not getting the increase in skill damage. However, we are getting the additional damage from her whenever somebody uses a skill. So I guess it kind of does sort of have the same effect. Yeah, plus it's AoE. And we're getting more HP. So 4% more HP with the new hero than Daryl provides. And she also deals more damage with her A1. She has the exact same damage reduction. The only difference between her and Daryl is Daryl's is only AoE damage, and it's only for 3 seconds. So her damage reduction is probably going to be more relevant, just saying. So that's my analysis on our new rider hero. She's the bad gal. I'll just say that. She's cool. She's awesome. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I'm going to be going for her as soon as I possibly can. I'm going to be putting every single fragment I have into this character. And yeah, this is going to be my next rider hero. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Go out and get yourself this Janet Light. She is going to be a superstar. She's a 10 out of 10. She definitely won't disappoint. And yeah, I'm blown away. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, bro. I'm so excited to get this hero. I can't even describe to you guys how I'm feeling right now. Like, this is going to be awesome. So, whew. Yes, this is going to be awesome. So I'll see you guys all in the next video. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and peace.